Hello and welcome to Tasting with Mike and Matt. I'm Mike Veach and this is my partner in crime, Matt Kohorst.
Howdy.
And today we're going to taste a new version of Knob Creek, fairly new. I think it probably came out 2023, 24, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I first tasted this when we had one of our bards meeting, the Bourbon and Rye Drinkers Society, at the Fredno Distillery.
Okay.
And this is one of the whiskeys they poured for the tasting for us. And what it is, it's a Knob Creek that is a mixture of their bourbon and rye whiskeys. 8-year-old straight bourbon and 7-year-old straight rye. Bottled at 113 proof. So it's basically a 7-year-old whiskey. It's a whiskey, not a bourbon or a rye.
Right.
It's a mixture of both.
And they got 7-year-old rye in there,
Right.
8-year-old bourbon.
Right.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure exactly what the percentage of each is, but...
I love the Knob Creek 9. I love the Knob Creek 12. Big fan when they put out that 120 proof Knob Creek 9 as well. Oh, man.
I remember it being a decent product when we went there and tasted it. I mean, it wasn't something that I was falling all over, had to have 10 bottles of, but, you know, it was good whiskey. I picked up a bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. To me, it's got that Jim Beam nose.
Yeah. What would you describe the Jim Beam
Very
nose as?
oaky, tannic.
Mm-hmm.
I think you like to say peanuts.
Like peanuts, yeah.
Yeah. Which I can kind of see peanuts in it, but...
Yeah. But the rye's kind of coming through a little bit. It's giving it a little bit almost like there's a citrusy like note in there, you know, in the nose.
Yeah, there's just a hint of that ryegrass.
Yeah.
That you get from a rye whiskey.
I like the nose. It's not overly complex, but I like it. It's pleasant.
Yeah, I'm not getting much fruit or spice.
Now this one, what's the proof on this one?
113.
113. Awesome.
Well, let's take a sip. Tastes more complex than it smells.
Yeah.
You definitely get some vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little hint of caramel.
A little hint of caramel, yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of a fruit, like raspberry.
Like raspberry.
Or maybe cherry.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of spice, like an allspice. And you're getting some oak.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting a good amount of citrus on it too. I don't know if that might just be me, but
I could see
there's
that.
a good tanginess to it. You know, like it's punching through. I think it's that rye that's kind of punching through the bourbon there. And yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
How much was this one, dude? Do you remember how much?
I want to say like $120.
120. Okay.
You know, of course we bought it at the distillery, which means you have to pay it at the highest price that they're,
right.
You know, because
that's
part of the law for the distilleries to sell their bottles. They got to sell it at the highest price that they, you know, that they suggest.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not competing against liquor stores.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, so like you might find it for a liquor store for $90 or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, it's really good.
Yeah,
I like it.
So let's try it for dried cranberry. That really brought out the vanilla.
Mm-hmm. And that
And then on the finish in particular, a lot of cinnamon.
A lot of cinnamon. A lot of, I don't know, I'm getting citrus on this one, like just a ton
I can
of
see
citrus.
that citrus.
It's just, yeah, it's really lighting me up right now. Which I like. I would say, like, let's go neat on this one. The cranberry wasn't my favorite.
No.
No. Not bad, but...
Well, let's see what pecan does for it. I usually don't like Jim Beam products with pecan because they are so tannic.
Right. Yeah.
We'll see.
I really liked that, though. It gave me, like,
Definitely get your citrus that you're talking about.
get the citrus.
Like a lemon zest.
Mm-hmm. And like that, kind of like that chocolatey, peanutty thing that I love about Knob Creek. Really shines through there. Maybe even a hint of cherry on the, on the palate. Then pure oak. Oak and citrus for me on the finish.
Like all other Jim Beam products, the pecan just brought out too much of that tannin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely can see that, yeah.
Right now I'm liking it by itself more than I do with either the cranberry or the pecan. Well, let's try it with a piece of dark chocolate. Yeah, I like it with the dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that brought out a rich caramel.
Mm-hmm.
It actually tamed some of that oak tannins.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah, muted those.
I'm getting that raspberry, cherry, and a little bit of that lemon zest.
Yeah. Kind of a peppery finish for me. I like that little hint of spicy pepper on the finish. Yeah.
And definitely there is some pepper on the spice becomes more of a pepper, less of a cinnamon.
Yeah.
And it becomes more of a nice little hint of black pepper.
Yeah, which I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like black pepper on a steak, just that little bit of black pepper flavor you get with the steak. That's kind of the black pepper taste that I'm getting in the finish.
Yeah. So really good with the chocolate.
Yeah. But as a whole, it's a good whiskey.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good blend. Yeah.
I would either drink it by itself or while I'm munching on some chocolate.
There you go.
But,
reading a book,
right.
munching on some chocolate, taking a sip here and there. Yep.
So, Fred No, Jim Beam, you're doing a pretty good job here.
Yep.
So, if you like this video, please hit subscribe, tell a friend, and remember to always drink responsibly. Cheers.
Cheers.